Hey, what's up, everyone? I want to thank those of you who have engaged in my latest blog series that I'm in the middle of right now. I've appreciated every comment, every healthy pushback I've received, every bit of encouragement. And in the last day, I released part 2. Next week, I hope to release part 3 and what I think is going to be the final part of this blog series. And if you want to read them, I'm going to connect part 1 and part 2 in links on this video post on Facebook and in Instagram. It'll be in my bio in my profile. But I'm talking about heresy, and I define what heresy is based on the early church understanding. In the second part, I tell stories. I talk a little bit about science and the natural world and how Galileo was actually deemed a heretic because he taught that the earth revolved around the sun, where up until that point they believed the sun revolved around the earth because that's what the Old Testament alludes to. So what do we do when our understanding of science or the natural world actually contradicts what we might be seeing in Scripture? I talk about that. And then in the last series that I hope to put out next week, or the last part that I hope to put out next week, I talk about some of the theories and doctrines that have popped up in the last 5 years and have been called heresy. And I make a case actually for the fact that many of those things, though I might disagree with them and you might disagree with them, they're not actually necessarily heresy. And let me tell you the why of this. I shared this in my last video. My goal and hope is that we learn to unite and unify under the essential doctrines that I believe that 99% of us that claim Jesus hold to and unify under already. That we learn to be charitable and loving and kind in the non-essential disagreements. I have been called a heretic. I know maybe some of you have, because I, under my biblical conviction, have challenged some even commonly held views. We need to have healthier, more mature conversations around our disagreements, and we need to unite under the things that unite us. Hey, thanks so much. Make sure you check out the post that I have linked to this. Put something in the comments. Share the post with friends if they resonate with you. And look next week for my final post in this series. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it.